What is up, Heifas and friends? Welcome to another riveting episode of Triple J. If you're new here to this channel, welcome. My name is Jillian. How are you doing? And y'all, I am feeling admittedly low energy today. Yes, that's right. We are at Disney's Hollywood Studios and your girl is feeling pretty wiped out right now. And I think it's just because it's been a long week, getting back adjusted to the flow of all the awesome adventures that I've had more recently. But you all know sometimes, and I've said this before, self-care is so important because those of you all that work, especially if you are in a situation where you're working multiple jobs, girl, you just feel wiped, right? At the end of any shift or at the end of a work day. And that's where my mental's at right now. I didn't sleep very well last night and I wasn't even sure if I was gonna record today, but I'm like, you know what? We're just gonna put on our big girl panties and do what we have to do because I'm not gonna disappoint you all. This is the day before the end of Muppet Vision, and really more so the whole Muppet area here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. I'm here the day before, and I wanted to go ahead and get some footage and record and also take you all on Muppet Vision 3D. So we're gonna do that on this adventure, and you all know, what is Java and Journeys without a little bit of Java? Your girl needs to pick me up because she is dragging. And so we're gonna pick up some Java on the way. And I'll tell you what, y'all, you know you are dragging when not only do you just feel low energy, but like you start getting snappy. You know, like those Snicker commercials, and you know, their whole motto is around being hangry. Except for me, I'm not hangry. I just feel so mentally exhausted. And I think sometimes it's okay to admit that, especially when you are a content creator or influencer. Y'all, I'm not always gonna be like this super high energy, peppy person. Like real talk, I am just so drained. This is just like the day in the life of someone who is balancing a full-time job on top of doing the content creation. And I'm so grateful, y'all, but like I have to be honest with where we're at right now. So it's like I feel drained. Also, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like the day before Muppet Land closing, which makes me super sad. So we're going to, you know, try to ease out our blues with a little bit of Java, as well as letting the Muppets give us that joy and happiness that we need in our lives. Let's go ahead and get on this journey. Y'all, look at our friend over there. My sister just pointed him out. It's so funny, like my past few visits at Disney, I've now been lucky enough to see quite a few rabbits. He looks so little, oh my goodness. And he's looking like, where do I go? Because of course, like I'm in line, there's a few others in this line to get some popcorn here on our way over to grab some Java and go to Muppet Vision. I feel so bad for the little guy. He's like, oh my God, where do I go? I am totally trapped. But needless to say, I hope you all are having a great week so far. Y'all, we are full swing into summer here in Orlando, Florida. It is hot. It is humid. I even almost thought about putting my hair up, but that shows you all how mentally far gone I am. I'm just like, whatever. We're just going to pull this hair a little bit back and just like keep it moving. So I hope that if there are ever moments where you are feeling like super low energy or tired, that you spend some time taking a rest. It is okay to rest. And I know you're like, Heffa, what are you talking about? You're at Disney right now talking to us. Maybe you should rest. Like, take your own advice. Word. You are absolutely right. But y'all, Disney does bring me joy. And that's why I'm like, what we're not gonna do is at the end of the workday be like down, depressed, crawl in the blanket and like just flip the covers over our head. It's so tempting to do that. I have certainly I've had a terrible habit before here and there where sometimes I just crawl in the bed and it's like you just want to be in a dark room. And I'm like, no, we're not doing that. It's a Friday evening. We're going to get out of the house and we're going to infuse and end our day with a little bit of Disney magic. So I just encourage you to lean into something that brings you joy, something that brings you peace and relaxation, and don't let the blues completely derail like your evening or your day. As we move forward to grab our Java, I'll show you all a little bit of where we're at. We're just past like the front main area of Hollywood Studios. We see Runaway Railway right in front of us, which I'm hoping to get a ride on that. I love Runaway Railway. It's just been such a long time because typically, you know, as pass holders, when we pop into the parks, it's hit or miss on the wait times and how long the queues are. So based on that is how we kind of navigate what line and what ride we're going to go on. And y'all, typically Hollywood Studios closes at 9 o'clock. But tonight they're actually staying open until 10, which is fantastic. So it's a little bit more crowded than what it normally is. And I think because they are open late, and on top of that, because Muppets Land is getting ready to close, you have all sorts of people coming out. The Muppets bring the boys to the yard. And so everyone's out here trying to enjoy the Muppets, as well as just enjoy their time here at Hollywood Studios with the hours. And also, they have these special after hours. You have to pay extra for that. And right now, they have that going on here at Hollywood Studios as well. So if you pay extra, the park is like open for a few more hours. And that's like, if you're ever able, y'all, to do after hours at your favorite Disney park here in Orlando, I highly recommend doing it, because you will be able to hit up all the rides, sometimes multiple times. You get some like concessions that are included here in Orlando. Y'all, not at Disneyland. Disneyland's like, honey, no, you're in the state of California. We don't play. We're getting all of our coins. At least here, when there are after hours, they will give you unlimited drinks, popcorn, ice cream, things like that, on top of being able to get on the rides and not having to deal with sometimes the long waits that come with a regular typical park day. Y'all, here is the Joffery stand that we are going to hit up. And I'm not sure what I'm gonna get, given how warm it is outside right now and humid. I'm probably going to do something iced. Part of me wanted to do an espresso martini, because I've had one from the Joffery stand and it was good. But because we are going into Muppet Vision 3D, you can't take drinks unless you know you have a lid on it. I'm just going to pick something pretty simple. All right, y'all, we got the Summer Days annual pass holder exclusive Java here, the Under the Sea Salt Caramel Latte, which is espresso, milk, sea salt caramel, toffee, and whipped cream. I am looking forward to trying this, and I got it with half the syrup because you all know I don't like my lattes too sweet, but my co-producer, aka husband, actually told me that they're doing this like special Joffrey's kind of like passport adventure. So let me show you what this looks like. You get this card if you're a pass holder, and what they do is give you freshly brewed VIP exclusives. So you all know we are definitely going on this journey. I was super excited to hear about this. And so you basically go to a Joffrey's at each of the Disney parks, as well as Disney Springs. And if you get all of your stamps, you get a, I think it's like a koozie that maybe is a Joffery theme. And you all know that Joffery and I have a tumultuous relationship. So I'm hoping that, you know, my boy Joffery does me right, especially when we go to all the different parks and start collecting our stamps. So there will definitely be a whole separate video on us going on this adventure. But I figured while we're here, why not go ahead and kick this passport Joffery Java journey out. Y'all, we have our Under the Sea latte. I cannot wait to try this. And thank you so much for joining me on this journey. And you know what? Given that Muppets Land is closing, we're going to cheers to the Muppets bringing us a ton of joy as they continue on their escapades over to Rock and Roller Coaster, which will be replacing Aerosmith. So I'm happy that the Muppets are still gonna have a place here at Hollywood Studios. So we're just gonna cheers to the Muppets. Y'all, that's good. Now, I ordered it with half the syrup. I'm kind of wishing now I just left it, because it just tastes like an iced latte with like a hint of caramel. I don't really taste any sea salt at all. So yeah, this is okay, but this is on me. This is user error, because I was afraid it was gonna be too sweet. And now I'm kind of like, not that I need for this to be sweeter, I just wanted to have more of the saltiness and the caramel in it. But y'all, I'm gonna drink this, and I would say I pour one out to my homies, the Muppets, but y'all, we're not about to waste a drop of Joffrey's. And also, I'm not about to have the cast members cuss me out for like pouring one out to the Muppets. Can you imagine that, like giving that as an excuse? They're like, Heffa, what the hell are you doing? And I'm like, I'm pouring one out for my girl, Miss Piggy. And they're like, get out immediately. You're fired. You're done. You're banned. And then I have to cry and figure out my way back in. But yeah, we're just going to enjoy this and sip on it. And enjoy this walk over to Muppets Land. And though I'm only a few sips in, I'll tell you that sometimes you just need that pick-me-up to start like mellowing out a little bit. Y'all, I was getting so snappy with my co-producer. I had to apologize. Y'all, I don't like to apologize. It was hard because I knew I was wrong. I'm sitting here being snappy because I'm just irritated and tired like a child. So again, y'all know you feel that like you're starting to get hangry, starting to get snappy. Y'all, I'm starting to become a lot like some of the Disney families that come over here. Kids are screaming and tired. You're upset with your partner because one person wants to do one thing, you may want to do something else, or the person misjudged cue times. Everyone's frustrated at each other. It's hot as hell, and everyone's just mad. That was me on my way here. And I was just like, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. And my sister was like, why are we even out here if you're tired? And I'm like, girl, this is the day before the closure of Muppets Land. I have to come out here because I already know tomorrow is going to be a madhouse. And I think I will come out here for the last day. TBD if I'm going to record anything at all based upon the spectacle that we see tomorrow. But knowing that it's going to be crazy, I'm just like, let's just go ahead and come out here tonight. And let's be real with the people that the mood is low, but a few sips of espresso in, I'm feeling much better. We have made it over. Y'all see how busy this is? Because I know y'all have seen my footage and my live streams before when I've been over in this area. This is the most crowded I have ever seen Muppet Land. Do you all understand why I'm like, I gotta suck it up and just do what it do and make it work? Because of the sheer busyness right now. This is insane. We are going to go ahead and get in the queue for Muppet Vision. Let's see where my sister's going. So y'all see this queue. I've never had to wait in a queue for Muppet Vision. It's like quite exciting, but then also like I was telling my co-producer, I'm like, I really should have done my due diligence to try to get a few more trips in before my sister and I went over to DreamCon. So check out my live stream where I talk about DreamCon, and I'm trying to figure out the timing of this video, if I want to post this before I post my DreamCon footage or not. I feel like sometimes timing is of the essence, especially because this is the last week for Muppet Vision. So TBD, but check out, either way, whether I posted it or not, stay tuned and or check out my DreamCon footage because that was such an amazing experience. I'm looking forward to going to DreamCon next year, so you will definitely be able to see some of my experience. Also, something interesting, because I've never actually have had to wait in line for Muppet Vision. There are little posters and Easter eggs that I'm going to show you all as we're in the queue. The You Do It experiment with Beaker. Die Hard 2, starring Dr. Bunsen Honeydew and Beaker. Another fathomless fabrication from Muppet Labs. And we have Follow the Feet. With Kermit and Miss Piggy. To have and have more. Star Tours. Oh yeah, Pirates of the Amphibian. They had this one actually inside the attraction. Wild frogs. Yo, I have to be real. If these were actual like films with the Muppets, I would 100% go out and see it. Oh, and here's some more. The Poseidon Adventure. That's great. What a treat. I have never seen those before, so I'm happy I was able to capture those posters, and we're continuing to follow along in the queue. So we're actually getting very up close to the experience. And here is Gonzo here, which my co-producer pointed that one out to me.
Okay. Time?
We have 5 minutes left. Right there.
And of course, now that we're officially inside Muppet 3D, here's the hall with all of our favorite Muppets. And of course, the classic, the Muppets.
Hello, my friends. The drinks and food do have to be finished at this time.
Okay.
All the way forward, friends. All the way forward.
A pot of flowers balanced on my hand.
Y'all, we are here at the pre-show. And I'm going to show you all a bit of what this looks like to the extent that I can from where I'm at in the back.
All right, friends, at this time, we're doing the cocktail on the screen and tap, 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 all the way forward. Fill in all available spaces. Go ahead and tap, 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 just like Gonzo, and fill in all available space. We have a large show coming in behind you. So go ahead and show us your best tap dancing skills. Tap, 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 all the way forward, all the way to the left side of the room, all the way to the right side of the room, all the way forward. Fill in all available space. Keep going, tap, 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 all the way down, all the way down. Thank you.
Gonzo? Gonzo?
Yes, sir.
All the way forward, friends. All the way down. All the way forward. All the way down.
Well, they are trying to pandemic what? She does not exist here. They are trying to cram everyone in this space. I get it though, to make room for everybody. But I was going to point out, I especially love the Jim Henson as a Muppet. That would be one of those like TikTok filters that I would love to have if it could just like turn you into a Muppet. But I love the way the pre-show area looks because there's so many Easter eggs. I can't even really capture and point out everything, so we're just going to enjoy how this looks.
It's about ready to start the movie, so if you listen carefully, you can hear the orchestra leading out. No, wait a second. Hey, you penguins can't go in there. You'll interrupt the orchestra. Penguins are the orchestra. Come on, let's go. All right. Now, before we go in, here's Sam Eagle with an important safety instruction.
Come on, Sam, give us our safety instructions. Y'all shout out, drop down in the comments, like, who is your favorite Muppet? I absolutely love Sam the Eagle. He is the best. because he is like the epitome of true patriotism, but not to a place where he's just like radical and ignorant. I love it.
Hello, my dear. Welcome to my pod.
At this time, please ensure that everyone in your party has a pair of our special 3D
We're about
glasses.
to go
Remember to
in
not
here.
put on those glasses until you're seated
Of course,
inside the
as
theater.
Sammy
And
says in an
by our lab
orderly
technician,
fashion.
these automatic doors to your right will be opening toward you. So please make sure you're all the way in entirely behind that yellow line. Otherwise, these doors will not open. Once inside, choose a row and move all the way across. We are filling in each and every seat, all the way across. Every single seat in the theater will have someone in it. Just keep in mind our very back two rows and a portion of the front row are reserved for guests traveling with mobility devices and their parties. Once again, all the behind the zero safety line friends. If you're by the line, take a step back. Thank you and enjoy the show, friends.
For those just joining us, we do have plenty more seats toward the back of the theater. And please don't forget to move all the way to the end of your row, filling in each and every available seat. For the comfort and safety of everyone around you, please no flash photography, video lighting, or cell phone usage during the show. Now put on your special 3D glasses as Kermit and the gang proudly present Muppet Vision 3D.
Sorry, boss. Hi-ho, Kermit Frog here, and welcome to Muppet Vision 3D. Now, let me show you around our research center. See, here in this modern high-tech facility... Hey, careful! Here in this modern high-tech facility, we have perfected Muppet Vision 3D, a new film process which we're about to demonstrate to you. Now, working the projector is an old friend of ours, the Swedish chef. Chef, everything okay?
Hoping, your machine is going to flumy.
Exactly. And our demonstration includes a little song from this piggy. Little? Did I say little? I meant to say it's a huge, show-stopping major song from Miss Piggy. That's more like it. Good. And we've also got a big musical finale from Sam Eagle. Sam, what's it about?
It's called A Salute to All Nations, but mostly America.
Great. So it's going to be a swell demonstration, and at no time will we be stooping to any cheap 3D tricks.
Did you say cheap 3D tricks? And here's something I wanted to spring on you.
Walmart, it's that dumb bear again. Yeah. Hey, Bear, you're not even funny in 3D.
Oh, not you guys. How did you get here?
We entered a contest. Yeah, we lost.
Oh, yeah? Well, my new 3DX gonna shower you all with... Waka waka!
Around us. What kind of act is that? Mercy.
Better off next time, Posse. Okay? And now, if you'll come this way, I can show you our secret laboratory. You see, we invited distinguished scientists from all over the world to come and work here. Unfortunately, none of them showed up. So instead, I'd like to introduce you to the guys who invented Muppet Vision, and they can show you some of their... right now, I'd like to turn you over to Dr. Bunsen Honeydew and his assistant, Beaker.
Well, thank you, Mr. Kermit. Today, let's look at the advancements we've been working on for Muppet Vision. Beaker, would you turn on the machine? We at Muppet Labs have been able to grab hold of the future. The wheels of progress turn swiftly here as we strike upon ways to bring science safely to you. This user-friendly machine will now generate the first living 3D effect just by flicking a simple switch.
I'm Waldo, the spirit of 3D!
Thank you, Beaker.
Ooh, cute outfit. What's this? Don't you just hate it when your nose runs? You know, all these other people think I'm talking to them, but I'm really just talking to you.
Well, I think that would be just about enough of Waldo, Beaker. You may deactivate.
What? What are you... Watch it!
Oh, dear, he won't deactivate. Ladies and gentlemen, there's nothing to worry about, but please keep your heads down.
I'm bouncing off people's heads.
Beaker, activate the inflatomatic.
The what?
Hurry, Beaker, hurry.
Oh, great. Now I can start my own football team.
Beaker, I have to try the vacuum Muppet. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, we're all 50. Please wrap your armrests firmly.
Hey, I'm free! Taxi! All right, now I'm getting out of this place.
This way, folks. I'm sorry, but Muppet Lab seems to have been temporarily sucked up. But, what is that?
Hey, come in. See, it's my new remote control banana cream pie.
Yeah.
Hey, come in. Watch this.
What? Ozzy, that's terrible.
You're right. Needs more sugar.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the first musical portion of our demonstration, we have Miss Piggy in a wonderful 3D number. That's you, penguins.
Yeah, too bad they're gonna spoil it for the pig.
La 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 la. Oh, sun shining bright above you. Soft breezes seem to whisper, I love you. Birds singing in the sycamore tree. Dreamy little queen of me.
water skiing finale.
Anybody, what are you doing?
What do you mean?
You are ruining this film.
Well, I was just trying to
Get
help.
out.
I didn't mean anything.
Go away. Go away.
Does anybody know the way out of this film? Hey, you got a map down there?
Well, you can come with me if you like. I just got fired and I'm running away.
Terrific! Let's go.
Okay.
Hey, Bean, what's up?
I'm going away. Forever.
Oh, great. Could you give me a sandwich? Would any of you people like anything? I mean, since he's going out, he could forever? Bean? Bean? Oh, Kermit! Kermit!
Hey, sweetheart, that's a great effect.
Hey, Fuzzy, Kermit! What is it? Bean Bunny ran away!
Oh, no.
Yes,
Rickens. We gotta find him.
I know!
Everybody spread out and look for Bean.
I'll go this way.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll continue the show in just a moment. But in the meantime, if you see a rabbit, holler.
Bean.
Bean? Oh, Bean. Oh, Bean.
Bean!
Where are you?
Anybody seen a bunny?
I don't see a bunny. Where? Where? Not up there, but a bunny. Bunny? Bean!
Hi, sweetheart.
Hey, Kermit, look!
What? Bean, what are you doing out there?
I'm running away. Nobody would let me help in the movie.
This is a very moving moment. Yeah, I wish they'd move it to Pittsburgh.
Hey, Bean! What are we doing sticking around here? Let's burn rubber!
Who's that?
He's Waldo, my 3D friend, and we're both leaving the movie.
Right,
But Bean, if you leave, you'll miss all the fireworks!
right, yeah! Fireworks? Ooh.
Okay, I'll stay, but I want to help.
Gee, is there anything Bean can do in the final number?
Oh, gosh, maybe Bean could set off the fireworks.
That sounds great!
Yeah, and I'll stay and help. I love fireworks!
Okay. Sam, are you about ready?
Yes, it's a glorious 3-hour finale.
You got a minute and a half. Okay, everybody, get ready. Ladies and gentlemen, the Muppets proudly present the final demonstration of Muppet Vision 3D.
What are you doing? Get back into place.
Follow me!
Is it over yet?
He's not here.
Bean, the fireworks!
Rockets away!
Enjoying the fireworks? No, your chair's on my foot!
What's this?
Stop the movie! Stop the movie, Chef! Hey, Chef! Can't you hear me? Stop the projector!
You hear from my lawyer!
Hey, I'll take the penguin! Take it easy!
Hey, what you shooting at me for? It was the penguin. Watch it, will you? You couldn't hit me with a cannon. Hey, everybody, he's got a cannon.
Wow! Everyone okay in here? We surrender! We surrender! What an explosion!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to apologize. I do wish to assure you that no one was hurt, and this theater suffered only minor damage. So thank you very much for coming to see this demonstration of Muppet Vision technology, and enjoy the rest of your stay, and come see us again sometime.
What a cute ending.
Well, what do you think? We have time to go to the bathroom before the next show? We can't show, Paul. We're closer to the seats.
On behalf of Kermit and the gang, thank you all so much for joining us. Please gather your personal belongings and exit to the doors to your right. Remember to deposit your 3D glasses in the purple bins outside and have a Muppetational evening here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Hello everyone. As you enter the theater, please select a row and move all the way to the end of that row, filling in each and every available seat after that. And please do remember that that very top row of the theater to your far right is reserved for our guests traveling in mobility devices and their parties.
And y'all, we're gonna take one more loop around now that we're done with the show. And I never got the opportunity to go into the store when this was open, which has been closed for quite some time. And then of course, here is Mama Melrose, which if you all missed my video on the closing of Mama Melrose, check that out. Because for the complaints that it had, I regret that I did not try it earlier. I literally didn't try it out until it was near close. So I was able to get a couple of visits in, fortunately, but I was just like, oh my gosh, like, I don't understand the criticism. It was actually pretty good. And y'all, here's Pizza Rizzo. And of course, check out my last visit there. And what did you think of Muppet Vision? Now, I know I wasn't able to get the supreme view that I wanted, but hopefully you enjoyed that. And it's funny because my co-producer and I talked about this before, where it's like, Bean is so adorable, but I'm like, Bean, bro, you gotta get out the way. Miss Piggy, the Ultimate Diva, is trying to get her filming on, and you are just being a little pest. And my husband's like, Bean didn't deserve that. And I'm like, listen, Miss Piggy is standing on business. Get out the way. And speaking of the diva herself, of course we have the fabulous Miss Piggy fountain. of her as the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, I got all my crying
Over here.
I did shed a
And I'm gonna see if I can loop you all around the front. There's a lot of people taking photos out here. But you get an idea of how this statue looks. And y'all, that's it. We got our Java. I am weeping on the inside because I am going to miss this area that is going to turn into a Monsters Inc. themed land, which is not a bad thing. The Muppets are still going to live on with us. As I mentioned before, they're moving over to Rock and Roller Coaster, so the Muppets are going to be taking over. And as Miss Piggy is holding the torch, they're going to be taking that proverbial torch, getting it passed on from Aerosmith over to them, which I think was ultimately a good decision. So I am 100% looking forward to seeing what Rock and Roller Coaster is going to look like with the Muppets taking over. Because initially when I heard they were closing this land down, I was incensed because I'm like, what are they going to do with the Muppets? Like, how are you going to completely eliminate the Muppets? I feel like Disney has not shown enough like love to the Muppet brand. And so I'm like, can we please do our man Jim Henson a little bit better than this? So I was really excited when my co-producer was like, oh, no, like they're gonna go over to Rock and Roller Coaster. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. So I hope you all enjoyed the show. Again, drop down in the comments, let me know who your favorite Muppet is, and what did you like best about Muppet Vision 3D? I'm curious like what your favorite part was. And again, I wasn't able to show all the little nuances and some of the small details that make it exceptional, but I hope you enjoyed the show overall. And thank you so much for joining me on this journey. Y'all, listen, I'm feeling much better. We are going to continue on our evening here at Hollywood Studios. We're gonna hang out, probably get on a few rides. I may try to do one more go at Muppet Vision 3D. So we'll see what happens. But with that being said, have you liked, subscribed, and commented? And listen, to all my Jamaican viewers out there, that was a terrible accent. I tried to do with the under the sea latte. I was trying to channel my inner Sebastian. And as soon as I did that, the spirit was just like, girl, no, please don't do that again. And I was like, fair play. I can't do an accent of any kind to save my life, except for a Southern one. I can do okay with a little bit of a Southern drawl, only because I'm from the South. With that being said, don't forget to like, subscribe, share. Join me on my next caffeinated adventure. And until then, I'll catch you all next time. See ya. Bye.